Oh, Josh, are you there?
Yeah, yeah, just trying to level out my drawstrings here. But I can't seem to differentiate them from my arms.
No, hang on a minute. Why are you a sock puppet?
But Tristan, you're a sock puppet too.
We are almost done the Lord's Prayer. Can you believe it? Today's part is, and don't let us yield to temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. I want to start by defining a word. Yield. Do you know what this is? Well, let's go find out. Wait, are we sure he's okay to drive? How is he even... never mind. As it turns out, all of our yield signs are replaced by giveaway signs. But these mean the same thing. This sign helps drivers to be polite and make sure all drivers on the road can get to where they are going. Giving way in traffic can be a very good thing to do. What about in our walks with Jesus? Are we supposed to give way to temptation and let it into our walk with Jesus? No. In this part of the Lord's Prayer, we ask God to help us not give way or yield to temptation. Temptation should never get a chance to drive on our roads. Even Jesus was tempted. In Matthew 4 1 to 11, it says, "Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted there by the devil. For 40 days and 40 nights he fasted and became very hungry. During that time, the devil came to him and said, 'If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become loaves of bread.' 'No,' Jesus told him. 'The scriptures say, people do not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God.'" If you are the Son of God, jump off. For the scriptures say, he will order his angels to protect you, and they will hold you up with their hands so you won't even hurt your foot on a stone. Jesus responded, "The scriptures also say, you must not test the Lord your God." Next, the devil took him to the peak of a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. "I will give it all to you," he said, "if you will kneel down and worship me." "Get out of here, Satan," Jesus told him, "for the scriptures say, you must worship the Lord your God only." James chapter 1 verses 12 to 14. Go. Yeah. And okay. God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love him. And remember, when you are tempted, do not say, "God is tempting me." God is never tempted to do wrong, and he never tempts anyone else. Temptation comes from our own desires, which entice us and drag us away. This Bible verse tells us that God will never tempt us. He doesn't want us to do wrong. We will, all on our own, are tempted by our own wants. Matthew 7:13 to 14 says, "You can enter God's kingdom only through the narrow gate. The highway to hell is broad, and its gate is wide for the many who choose that way. But the gateway to life is very narrow, and the road is difficult, and only a few ever find it. To stay on the narrow road, we have to avoid giving in to sin. We can do that by asking God to help us stay strong and avoid being tempted. So we pray, don't let us yield to temptation, but rescue us from the evil one."